The sun shone brightly. Birds sang sweetly. It was a perfect day at the park. Two cats, Whiskers and Luna, found themselves there. Whiskers was a fluffy ginger cat. He had bright, curious eyes. Luna was a sleek black cat. Her emerald eyes sparkled with intelligence. Both cats were new to the neighborhood. They were a little bit nervous. They missed their old homes. But the park held the promise of new adventures, new friends, and maybe, just maybe, something more. Whiskers, always the braver one, decided to explore. He crept towards a big oak tree. He saw a flash of gray and white fur. "Hello?" he called out, his voice a friendly meow. A head popped out from behind the tree. It was another cat, this one with striking gray stripes. "Hi," the striped cat replied shyly. "I'm Stripes." And so began a friendship. Whiskers and Stripes spent the afternoon playing. They chased butterflies. They stalked squirrels. They discovered a hidden sunbeam, perfect for napping. Luna, meanwhile, preferred to watch from a distance. She sat gracefully on a park bench. Her tail swished slowly back and forth. Suddenly, a dark shadow loomed over her. Luna looked up, startled. A large black cat with piercing blue eyes was staring down at her. "Hello?" the black cat rumbled. His voice was deep and soft. "I'm Shadow." Luna, usually so sure of herself, felt a strange flutter in her chest. "Hello, Shadow," she replied, trying to sound calm. As days turned into weeks, the two pairs of cats spent more and more time together. Whiskers and Stripes were inseparable. They were always getting into mischief. One day, a sudden downpour surprised them. They ran for cover, huddling together under a bush. They were soaked, but they didn't care. They had each other. Luna and Shadow preferred quiet companionship. They would often sit together in the sun, not speaking but content in each other's presence. One day, Luna's favorite toy, a little toy mouse stuffed with catnip, went missing. Shadow helped her search for it, his keen eyes scanning every corner of the park. They finally found it stuck up a tree. Shadow carefully retrieved it for Luna. She rubbed against him in gratitude. One day, a kind family visited the park. They noticed Whiskers and Stripes playing together. The family had recently lost their own cat and were looking for two new furry friends. Seeing the two cats so happy together, they knew they had found the perfect match. They took Whiskers and Stripes home that very day. In their new home, Whiskers and Stripes thrived. They had a big sunny backyard to explore. They had cozy beds to curl up in. And most importantly, they had each other. They would chase each other through the house, their playful meows echoing through the rooms. They would share their food, nudging each other gently with their noses. They were two happy cats, their bond unbreakable. Luna and Shadow continued to meet in the park. They watched as other cats came and went. They saw new friendships form and old ones fade. But their own bond remained constant. They found comfort in their shared silences. They understood each other's moods. They were two solitary souls, perfectly content in their own little world. One evening, as the sun began to set, the kind family returned to the park. They had brought Whiskers and Stripes with them. The two cats, upon seeing Luna and Shadow, ran towards them, purring loudly. And so, the four cats, once strangers, found themselves together again. They spent the rest of the evening playing in the fading light. They had all found their perfect love, their happily ever after.